Okay, Jamie, thank you very much for joining us for the LSN Global Youth Networking Evening. Maybe you could introduce who you are and why we got you to come down here from Sunderland.
Alright, so my name's jamierosedee, and I created a blog about 2 years ago on Tumblr, which ended up now having 220,000 followers, and I think that's the main reason why I'm here.
That is the main reason you're here. Just to check with you, haven't you got something like 180,000 messages that you haven't replied to? I'm not trying to make you feel bad here, but can I just check that, because I think it's really relevant.
Yeah, on Tumblr there's an ask box, and they all go into a certain folder, and I currently have like 180,000 messages that I haven't replied to, and that's with answering like 100 or 200 a day, like really trying to answer everyone, but it just doesn't happen. I can't find the time for it.
I think that's fair enough. We all struggle to cope with the emails that come in, but anyone here? 180,000 emails in your inbox? I personally, I'm not that popular. This is why you're here, so we can learn from you. So if they're asking you questions, what kind of questions are they asking you? And I guess one of the questions that I want to come to is why you've reached that 220,000. But what kind of questions are people asking you?
There's a lot of diverse questions. Like there's a variety. Some people ask for whereabouts I shop, what clothing stores I shop at, online stores. There's people asking how I did what I did, how to gain followers, how to be like become successful sort of thing.
That's the one I want to know. How do you get followers and become successful the way that you have?
Honestly, I can't really think of one reason that would just gain you followers, but I think for me it's because I never intended on getting followers. That wasn't my goal. So people followed us because they wanted to. And I think a lot of people see that they do follow us is because I come across really genuine online. And I've always stayed myself, and I'm always like confident in who I am.
So confidence, you've been honest about who you are.
Yeah.
But still, so you mentioned that people ask you where you shop. So are you kind of, you're a style icon? I've come across this phrase of screen star rather than street star.
Yeah.
What do you think of that idea?
Well, I think because I post, like I love taking photos and I love going on photo shoots and stuff. Because I post so many photos of myself wearing loads of different outfits, and they're getting posted that many people, there is going to be people that enjoy my style, and I'm always like changing as well. I could buy something, then 2 months later I could think like, why did I buy that? I don't like it. Like my style is always changing, and I think people try to keep up with that, and that's why they ask us like whereabouts I shop and stuff like that.
So how much time do you spend on Tumblr each day, would you say?
I used to be a lot worse, especially in the holidays, and before I started college it would be like 8 hours a day, like really like a lot of time. But since I started college and stuff, I limit it to about 2 hours a day, 2-3 hours a day.
Okay, and that's from a computer, not a mobile phone, presumably?
Yeah, I just use my laptop, I don't use my phone for Tumblr.
Okay, so with the photo shoot, so you set them up and you set up a photo shoot and you take a new photo shoot of the clothes that you're wearing?
Yeah, that's right. I study photography at college along with fine art, so sometimes I take photos of people like Harriet, and sometimes I like get photos taken of me, so it's like a variety.
Why do you like Tumblr rather than Facebook or any other social networking site?
I think with Tumblr it's a much different audience compared to Facebook, because I think Facebook is more just for friends. You add people because you know them and that's it. But with Tumblr you follow people that you find interesting, so I follow all the people that I find interesting. It's a lot more creative and sort of less judgmental than Facebook. Okay.
In terms of understanding what a brand should do with Tumblr, whether they should watch Tumblr, see what people are doing like you're doing, or actually having their own Tumblr page, what would you say to a brand? Would you say bugger off, leave Tumblr alone, or do you think, yeah, open your, start your own page or start doing something? What should they do on Tumblr?
Well, I have a few friends that have started clothing lines, and their main base has been Tumblr, and I think it can work because people do things like, oh, we're giving away free t-shirts, if you want to win one, reblog, and then people will reblog that and it'll go on their blog, then all their followers will see it, and it brings loads of attention to them sort of brands because it's easy to click reblog if you think you might win something. And people also create badges, and if you're part of say a clothing line, if you're part of their team sort of thing, you put that badge on your page, and that's free advertising for them, and in return they'll get discount off the clothes, and I think that works as well.
Okay, so quite simple reward mechanisms basically. Yeah. Okay, and you think that would appeal to a Tumblr audience?
Yeah, I know that does work because I have a few friends that have now got successful clothing lines because of that.
What are they called?
Well, I don't think any of you would know them, but
hold on, that's exactly why I'd like to ask you the question, because I'd like to know what they are so we can go and have a look at them.
Well, there's Stay Great Apparel. I think that's become really successful through Tumblr, and Life of Luxury Clothing. Life of Luxury
Clothing and Stay Great Apparel.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll definitely take a look at those. How has Tumblr influenced and changed you personally, especially in terms of your success? How have you changed?
In comparison to 2 years ago, I'm definitely a lot more confident in myself, because from where I'm from, there isn't much creativity, and everyone sort of dresses the same, so it's hard to be yourself without having people insult you for it. But because on Tumblr I'm accepted for who I am, I'm a lot more confident in myself, and because of all the hate that I get online.
Sorry, all the hate?
Yeah, a lot of hate videos, hate t-shirts, hate blogs, there's so much.
That sounds unpleasant.
Yeah.
Hate, right? Hate blogs. Why are people doing hate blogs?
I think it's just because they don't understand us. They basically just see photos of me over and over again and see what I'm wearing and just judge us on that. I think it could come across as arrogant and conceited if you see so many photos of one person, but that isn't my goal. It isn't just to post photos of me, it's for what I'm interested in.
Okay, understood. And we've run out of time. Thank you very much, Jamie. Thanks.
Cheers. Thanks a lot.